Now we have the pork belly. Again, this is the third protein I'll be cooking tonight. Notice I'm not doing that large portions. We don't have many people that will be eating here. So that allows me to have leftovers to put in my freezer. Alright, we will use a binder on this. I'm using oil. So you want to get that all rubbed in there. Get it rubbed in. You can see it changing colors. We're going to do the same thing on the fatty side. Alright, I'm going to season the meat side first because the fatty side is going to be my presentation side. You see the common theme here. You see when I did the brisket, I do the underside first because the fat side is the presentation side. Now, I'm going to go on kosher salt. Alright, kosher salt on the fat side. Now this salt won't dissolve on the fat side, but it will still help me to get a bark on the fat side. Alright, let me come back over, get the edges. I don't want to go too crazy with the salt because I still got seasoned salt to go as well. Alright, that's kosher salt. Now I'm going to hit it seasoned salt. Again, you don't see me rubbing, you see me patting. Seasoned salt. Let me get the edges. Don't you forget those edges. Edges need loving too. Alright, that's good for the... And then we're going to back it up with the black pepper. Nice even layer. Did that one in reverse, guys. Did you catch that? And go a little bit heavier on the fat side. Alright, that's going to be good enough. This is going to sit on my counter at room temperature. I need that salt to start pulling out some moisture in this pork belly, so my black pepper will go ahead and set. Other than that, I'll be back with you guys when I'm getting ready to get a fire started and get all these proteins on. Again, 2024 Super Bowl cooked. Stay tuned. Here's what we're looking like. We've got pork belly, 2 pork steaks, a good old chicken, large seasoned salt, orange kosher salt, 16 mesh black pepper. Alright guys, here's my setup for Super Bowl Sunday. As you can see, I'm rolling with the royaloak. I'm using this today because we got some high winds in the area, in my part of Texas. And I don't feel like coming out here restoking the fire every 10, 15, 20 minutes. This burns hot, hotter than Kingsford Blueback, so this is what we're rolling with today. Now, I've been out here chopping wood. I do have an axe. Just decided to roll with this today. I'm getting my splits down to about this size. So this is a bit big, but I'm okay with that size today, being that we have winds and we got a little chill in the air. So what I'm looking at right now is we're going every 30 to 45 minutes. We might make it 50 minutes before I have to put another split on. Let's go. We're rolling it a little bit above 250 right now. So we've got the 2 pork steaks on, and then we've got that pork belly in there looking marvelous. I'm gonna try to get 8 to 10 hours out of this, guys. It's about 7:30 right now. I'm not rolling with any water in the pan today. Take a look at our fire. Looking pretty good. We do got a bit of green wood today. Most of my wood has been sitting outside, still green. Right? Meaning that it has a bit more moisture in it than I like, and I can tell that when I cut it. It's looking pretty good. I'll be back. Fire still looking pretty good. The winds have died down. I like keeping a smaller fire on this. You see how the flames aren't necessarily reaching the top of the pit. That's kind of what you want. Let's see what we're looking like. We're 4 hours in, guys. Again, 4 hours in. Color coming in nicely. Color's coming in. Color coming in. Pork belly in the back. The 2 pork steaks here. In the next few hours, I'll go ahead and throw that chicken on. I want that chicken to still be hot. I am going to make a bourbon glaze. And I might glaze one of these pork steaks. I'm definitely going to glaze that there before we make our sliders, as well as the chicken. Stay tuned. And there's that fire. Pork steaks looking good. Look at that. The color coming through. That's what that salt and that black pepper does for you. Again, these are mahogany. I need these. I want these to go a bit darker, a bit black. And it won't be burnt. But we are going to be able to bark on it. Stay tuned. YouTube, I'm back. Let's start off with the first protein that I've got. The first one's going to be this pork belly. I told you guys from the get-go I was doing pork belly sliders. I'm going to stay true to that. Got my slider buns. Didn't do anything to them. I started to steam them. And I was like, that'll be a little bit too fancy. Plus the game's on right now. My goal was to not be cooking during the game. But, so it's like, there you go. There you have it. The beauty of my eye. There you have it. You see that? That's pork belly. I've got a whole slab I put back in the freezer. What's the saying? Live by the pig, you die by the pig. I think that's the saying. Alright, let's get it sliced up. I'm going to go pretty big cubes. I'm actually going to take the juice. I'm going to dump my slider buns in the juice. Nobody wants to eat on a dry bun. So here's what we're going to do. There's no method to the madness, right? I'm going to get some nice cubes out of this. As you see how it's slicing it. It's absolutely tender. You can tell the way I'm moving it around. Alright, we're going to put this back over here, back in the juice. And we're going to go, you can tell, look at the jiggle. That's how you know it's tender. It's almost like brisket. So then we're going to get a nice hunk off of there. And then we're going to top it. The other thing I'm going to do, I made this glaze. So this is a bourbon glaze. I really made it for the chicken, but I'm putting it on my pork belly. See, the issue with pork belly is you got a lot of richness going on. I mean, you see the fat running down the side. There you have it. So that's dish number one. The second dish. I've got my cooler here. Everything has been resting in my cooler. I wanted to make 3 separate videos, so I think at the end of the day, I am just going to run everything together. Alright, let me get my top back on. So this here is a pork steak. Here we go. Pork steak, you can tell that's tender. So this is just a section of a pork butt that you take and I had the butcher at the commissary on my local base go ahead and cut me some steaks out of this. So we're gonna get some slices out of here. If you guys are wondering, when I put a piece of meat back up, I keep the juices and I put the cut side down into the juice. That helps stop with oxidization. Alright, so there you have it, pieces of the pork butt. We're going to get that here. And then the last thing I had was the chicken wings. Those will be done here shortly. Stay tuned. I'll be back with the presentation of those. Alright, here we are. Here's the finished product. I'm sorry, I didn't already went to work on my pork belly slider. As you can see, I've already been eating on that. It's pretty good. But we've got the pork steak and we've got our chicken wings. Our party wings, I'm sorry. We've got the bourbon glaze. Here's actually bourbon I used. What are you eating for your Super Bowl meal? Do you have some traditions that are shared throughout your family? Place them down below in the comments. If you haven't done so, please share, comment, like, and subscribe. I look forward to the comments I receive. And until next time, until the next video, be Smokehouse out.